It looks like we're live.
Yes.
Yep. So as you find us, come in, say hello. My name is Bronwyn Jane, and I'm a psychic medium and the founder of the Psychic Mediumship College. And I have the pleasure of having Ella June join me today for some card readings. So we're going to do some card readings and chat about a couple of things. So as you come in, let us know that you're here, first of all, and where you are coming in from, so where you are located, because it's nice to know that. And then we'll ask you if you want a card, and if you do, we'll go through that. Now, I've known Ella for some time, and she's been here before, so this is her second time coming and hanging out with me, which is super cool. How long ago was it last time we were together in this space?
Maybe a year ago, I think.
Oh, wow. Right. We see each other all the time, but just in this space. Because the other thing, if you don't know and you haven't kind of connected with us in the Psychic Mediumship College, Ella is one of the teachers there. So we get to hang out all the time, during class and after class and all the other ways that we communicate. So
Hi, Michelle.
Yeah, hi, Michelle. Chanel, hi. And everyone else come in, say hi, so we know that we're not just talking to ourselves, because we could, right? Because both of us love a chat.
We do.
So we definitely love a chat. So we've known each other how long?
Oh, gosh. I think 2021 or maybe. It's been a while. It has been a long time.
And you still talk to me. Yay.
Of course, I love you, Bronwyn. Of course. You still talk to me, thank God.
I wanted to, and in that, so hi, Wendy, hi, Donna, hi, Pauline, hi, Mish. I wanted to ask you about something. I know you are working in the space of past lives.
Yes.
And past life readings. So I wanted to learn a little bit about, because I know that we've spent a lot of space in the psychic and mediumship space, and this is an extension of the psychic space. So I wanted to get a bit of I'm going to call it a backstory on how you found yourself drawn to past lives. I like how they overlap into the current life. So I want to kind of go down my rabbit hole, hear how you got to this space.
Oh, definitely. So I've always been drawn to understanding why I am the way I am, why I have certain quirks, why I have certain fears, and whether they're, because I don't really remember them in this lifetime. I mean, I have a really bad fear of blood. I'm going to I'll own that. I'm deathly scared of blood. Like a little prick on my finger, I faint. And I've never really had a situation in this lifetime where I've been exposed to blood in that depth where it would be traumatic. So I actually went and had a past life reading, and through the past life readings, I thought it has to be somewhere. It's not from this lifetime. It's got to be from somewhere else. And this is obviously after I've done my psychic journey with you and studied with you. So I sort of already had, maybe it is because of that. And through this past life reading, I now know why I have such a profound fear of blood. And I think it's always been it sort of stems from that. But I've had quite a few past life regressions now, past life readings. So I think it's just natural for me to sort of want to be able to give people the guidance that they have, that they can get from a past life reading, just that understanding of where we could potentially be in this space now in our lifetime, why we, maybe experience a certain thing, why we have a connection with certain people. When you say, oh, look, I know this person, I've got such a strong connection, but I don't know why I feel like I know you, like why we have that sort of connection with people as well. So I'm very interested in that sort of stuff. That's why I think I've been drawn to looking at past lives.
Yeah, I think they're really fascinating. Sometimes we may wonder how we can validate it. Right? So it's how do you know it's true, right? And it is exactly what you said, where there is a knowing from some viewpoint where, I don't I feel like I've known this person,
Yes.
but we just met, but it just feels really safe and familiar. And often it's that past life connection. We're in the same kind of soul family, and so therefore we just kind of travel through time and space together. That's why that happens. And I have a similar thing to you in regards to there's no logical reason. Nothing's occurred in this lifetime, but I am very aware of a transition that involved a car going off a bridge into the water and drowning, like for myself. So I'm aware of that. And so that always comes up. And I also I don't have tattoos, right? And there's a whole big story. When I was going to get one, and there was a whole reason why, it's taken me a while to kind of get to that space. And every time I get to the space where I'm going to have one, and I've kind of worked out what it's going to be and all the things, I get a vision of a tattoo on me that is has a negative connotation to it, tied in history to World War II. And so therefore I'm like, I just can't do it.
Yep, that makes sense.
That makes sense. Because this has come through. There is this link here. But it is, as you said, there will be reasons why we just don't we can't rationalize it. And so to validate a reading in that space, it would be a line to inner psychic space where we're like finding a now or finding something in the past, like in this lifetime, to identify it and go, well, blah, 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 this is a behavior that you have, but you don't know why you have it. Yes, no. And then being able to go, this is the why, and this is the way that we validate past life reading, is to find the thread that's showing up now, the behavior, the action, the fear, whatever it is, and that they don't understand why it is. And then we go, okay, then we can give all the details around it. And that's how you get a validation for a past life. So it doesn't just seem like made up stuff.
Yeah.
So,
that's why I love it so much. It's just so fascinating. It's great.
Yeah, and it's something that you offer through the Psychic Mediumship College. So if anyone doesn't know, like, not only is Ella a teacher for the college, but she offers readings via the college. And so there's going to be a link here in the chat for anyone that wants to check out Ella and what she offers. But she offers all kinds of readings, mediumship, psychic, because she's certified in those, and also past life readings where you can go and connect with Ella and understand yourself a little bit more than what you did before the reading. So it's really kind of cool.
Yeah.
I just want to say hi to you.
Oh, yes. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Oh, my must be breaking out a little bit. It's my internet connection, so I apologize. But hi, everyone. See a lot of people coming up saying hi. So thank you for saying hi and acknowledging that you're here with us, and we're not just talking, just the two of us. Although I am enjoying it.
Yeah, we don't just talk to each other. Ali's correct. Ella is awesome.
Big love, Ali. Thank you.
Hi, Beck.
Ali's awesome.
Cheryl. Yeah, she is too. Who else we got? Debbie, Sonia. Hi, everyone. So thanks for being here. So as I said, we're going to do some card readings. We're going to do our best to kind of get through as many as we can. So if you would like a card, all you've got to do is, say card or something like that, so we know, and we can take it in turns to go with who we are drawn to. So in the chat, if you are drawn to Ella to have a reading or connect with her, please do so. There's a link there. We're also going to put Ella's social media links to kind of support her for her coming here and sharing her skills, her gifts, her time with you. It's a really lovely way to give back energy because she's giving energy in her readings here. And the way that you can support her is to go and support her page, and then the internet does the rest. All you got to do is click on it, or click on posts, or click as a follower or a like or something like that to just support her in that way. Yeah, Albert, I saw that you had booked with me, so I did see that. I look forward to that connection, so I did see that. All right, so Ella, do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first? What would you like to do?
I'm easy, whatever. I'm happy to go first if you like.
All right, off you go.
Oh, thank you. I've seen a lot of people's names come up. So I'm just going to go with the first one that sort of drew me in. So this is for Donna Carlo, the beautiful, beautiful Donna. So, so I'm just going to pull a card for Donna now, and we'll see what comes up for Donna. Strength. I absolutely love this card, the card of strength. So what I'm hearing is that you have so much inner strength in you, Donna. And it's like that fire and that courageous power to you, and really owning your inner strength. I feel like there's a lot going on for you at the moment, okay? And it's just really reflecting on how much inner strength you can to move past any challenges. So we remember that challenges bring growth, okay? We don't, unfortunately, travel through life growing when we're just smooth sailing. We grow through challenges. So just tapping into that inner strength, that courage and that fire in you to get through all these challenges, and know that at the end of the road, when you find that destination, when you get past that challenge, there is some beautiful growth in it as well. So tap into your inner strength, that I know is there, that confidence and that fire in you, and you can really get through anything. So I hope that resonates with you, and let me know in the comments. But thank you.
Awesome. Thanks. So I'm drawn to Sandy. So these are your cards, Sandy. The things that are coming up for me here is a message from Spirit to just, if it's in that questioning of why do things happen, and why do things happen that feel unfair or unfair to certain people, so whether it be you or people that you know, and you're like, I don't understand, they're a good person, why does it feel like that? I'm being made aware of that, not to ignore any. There has been red flags, there's been signs of things, and that whoever has this energy of unfair or things that aren't working out for them, it's because there's been warnings of things not being as they appear. So there's this element of warnings coming up and not noticing them. And so it's not that it's unfair, it's just that you've been giving a heads up, or whoever this is around thinks, and it could be associated with children, have been given a heads up that, hey, Spirit's been trying to bring something into your awareness that things aren't as they seem, and it's been missed or not fully actualized. And so then an event has occurred that does feel like it's unfair. But I am aware of information coming to balance that out. I'm also aware too of really trusting in instincts, gut, intuition, this type of thing, because that's not always relied on, and that will always lead you in the correct direction, whereas your mind can lead you astray. So know that it's to make sure that we kind of get into the flow of energy a little bit better. It's really trusting yourself so you don't miss any red flags, you don't miss any signs, you don't miss any symbols that are trying to course correct you, or this particular person that, as I said, could be around children, trying to course correct there. And then this energy that's been experienced will not show up again. So there, as I said, as Ella said, if any of it makes sense, let us know. Yeah. All right.
I think things frozen. I can't.
I can't see. Sometimes you've got to pull it down on our end, Ella. It's not as awesome as when we go direct on Facebook.
Oh, there we go. It started up again. It's a bit slow tonight. That's okay. Cheryl came up just as I pulled down the little tab. So we're going to go with Cheryl L. So let's see what comes up for Cheryl today as well. We love the internet, don't we? Technology is great.
I'll go while you're finding her card. So this is for Janelle W. And it's a really pretty card, but it's all about connecting into your body and soul. So allowing yourself to do more things where you're really integrated, how you feel with your body. And in that space too, I'm also being made aware of your body is actually communicating to you. So in this intuition space, because it's also making me aware of symbols like dragonflies and that are around you. So your body and spirit is going to communicate to you through things in your body. So you might get sensations that feel like quivers up you. You might get sensations that are like hairs on, and when I say hairs on your chin, I don't mean growing out. I mean like as if there's a hair across there, just to be clear, or a spot, like a sensation of a spider web there. So I'm being made aware of that. I'm also being made aware too of the significant change and growth that you have gone through, because they're saying that you are in a transformative space. And so keep embracing that, which is really, really nice. This transformative space for you is actually going to blossom even further. So really lean into that and know that spirit is giving you signs that they're around and they actually feel physical rather than other things like dreams or something. Not to say that they're not doing that, but they're making me aware physical. Ella?
Beautiful. So for Cheryl L, I've got this beautiful card. It's got the wolf on it. It's all about family. And what I'm hearing is that it's time to really sort of like pass the reins on. So I feel that it's one of those things where we want to really not control everything, but it's sort of like, if I'm holding the reins, I know that I can do it. So I'm sort of holding the reins for everyone, but it's really being able to sort of pass that on to other people in your soul family. So people in your immediate family as well. I'm hearing, pass it on to people that you know. And that the weight isn't always on your shoulders. So I feel like it's one of those times where you really feel like you need to sort of hold on to everything to be able to make sure everything's running smoothly. It's okay to pass the reins on. So really delve into that and really reflect on who you really trust to be able to do that as well. And I feel like as well, and what I'm hearing is that you have had a tough trot in terms of feeling like you need to sort of hold everything up, and everything is always on your shoulders, but it's okay to let go of control, and really let other people sort of help you through. It's okay to search for guidance. I know they're very independent, love independence. It's wonderful, but also just being able to have a bit of a balance between being independent and looking after yourself, but letting other people look after you as well. It's your time to have people look after you, and it's sometimes just, it can be a little bit difficult to let go, but I keep hearing it's time to do that. Let other people take the reins and help you. So there's that soul family that can really help you and guide you. I'm also hearing that your spiritual team is always behind you, and always, we've always got our back. The spiritual team is always there, but connecting with them a little bit more as well, sitting in silence and really so in stillness, we can really connect with them. So just taking some deep breaths. I know it's hard to take time out of your day. I know life is really busy, but sitting in silence to really connect with them. Meditation where we're just doing nothing. And I also hear that when you do that, you'll be able to connect with them better and feel like you can actually have someone else guiding you through as well. So it's not all on you. You've got a whole team over on the other side and also here on this side as well, helping you through. So I hope that makes sense, and let me know if that resonates for you.
Thanks, Ella. Thanks for the confirmation, Janelle, that makes sense. So I'm drawn to... was Megan L. So I've got some cards here for you. And as I'm looking at these cards, Megan, I can actually hear a voice that is, yep, so you've just commented, so it's for you. I can hear a voice coming from spirit. So these cards, and I'll talk about this first. So these cards are sometimes they represent when we can feel a little bit lost, and I'm aware of feeling like it feels historic. So like we've had a patch where we felt very lost, or maybe we've questioned our direction in that space. And I'm also being made aware too that this is shifting and changing. So if it's felt like that, I'm aware of the shift and change because I'm being made aware of happiness and joy and things like this coming back and starting to feel really good. And as I'm looking at that, I'm also being made aware, they're making me aware of home is a really, there's no place like home. And as I look at that card, that's when I then hear, I love you. And I don't know if it's I love you, mum, or it's like the word mum is in there, but I'm aware of the word mum and I'm aware of the phrase I love you. So put that where you need to, whether it be mum or someone calling you mum. Is bringing that up. I'm also aware too, coming from spirit, acknowledging, and I thought it was a birthday, but then when I asked was it a birthday, it kind of didn't feel like a perfect lock-in. So it could be some other thing that would feel significant, like a celebration there. And as they're showing me that what's going on here, and I'm not fully connected because I didn't intentionally look over there, but they are showing me something that is, it looks like jewelry or something. I don't know if because it's gold, like a gold jewelry, but it's not a ring. It looks like something else. I don't know if it's a pendant that's a circle. It would remind me of that type of thing. So this is coming from Spirit. As I said, I didn't intentionally turn around and make it a whole thing, but I just kind of want to share that as it comes in. So that message that's coming through, and the acknowledgement of if we've been through a rough patch, or we've been through a patch where we kind of don't know where we're going, or we're questioning the direction, things are shifting and changing, and this comfort and peace is really starting to show up, and that home really is a really nice sanctuary for you, and enjoy that, because that's where you really find yourself. A lot of, I'm going to say, it's a sanctuary. So hopefully that resonates on some level for you, and take the message from Spirit in the way that serves you the best. Ella.
Great. So I was drawn to Natalie G. So Natalie, this card is for you. And if you can see it there, it's a really pretty card. It says love. So what I'm hearing is it's time to really focus on self-love. So we forget that, we ourselves are also important sometimes, because we're too busy trying to serve other people. We've got children, we've got family. But really self-love it's not being selfish to spend time on yourself. It's actually a necessity to spend time on yourself and doing things that make you feel like, make you feel joy and make you feel happiness. So really taking the time to do that. I keep hearing spend some time in nature, spend some time outdoors, and really grounding yourself as well. But taking 10, 15 minutes out of your day to do that, it's really important, and reflect on how much you need that sometimes, because we are so busy. Life can be hectic, but taking that time to really just sit with yourself in stillness and do things that make you feel in flow. So have you ever noticed that when you're in flow, like things time just gets away with yourself? I know I'm like that, but this is just a quick reminder as well, just to do things like that every now and again. It is not being selfish. I keep hearing you are not being selfish doing that. Taking time for yourself. You've had the weight of the world on your shoulders as well. It's one of those things, right? We want to please everyone else. We come last. Take that time for yourself. Just a gentle reminder from Spirit. So I hope that resonates as well for you.
Thanks, Ella. Just to clarify, Megan, it feels like this feels like a child. I hope I'm wrong, but it does feel like a child in spirit. So I don't know if it's a male child, but they're not a child, based on how tall they are. So that's, your mum may be there as well, but it actually feels like it's coming from a child, that message and that connection there. I was drawn to Pauline M, so Pauline Monk, and the cards that came up for you are here. And yeah, okay, thanks, Megan. And this is all about rest and restore for you. So it is about allowing yourself to have a break, also to be a little bit more patient than what you are. So I'm aware of that. And so if you're waiting for something around the workspace, or what would be something that would feel like that, they're saying to just be a little bit more patient there. They're also saying too that if you're not sure if this is the right time to execute or make a decision on something, just wait just a smidgen longer. They just said just a few weeks, so I don't know if it's like 6, because I hear the number 6. So it is just wait a little bit before kind of stepping forward on something that you plan on doing. So it's just not quite the perfect time yet. They're also making me aware too it's okay if you feel like you want to just hibernate. I mean, depending on where you are, it is winter in some spaces, so would make sense. But it is just kind of watch your energy, hibernate after yourself. It's just not the right time just yet, but it's not far around the corner for things to shift and change for you. And also too, and this is for everyone, even though I know communication is an issue for you, Pauline, that's saying just be conscious of your words and conscious of how you interpret other people's words. We are coming into that space, where the planets go a bit crazy, some of them. So we have to be really conscious of that too, as some planets like to kind of, do the wrong thing. For our communication's sake, right? Not that they're doing the wrong thing, they're doing what they're supposed to do, but it really makes our communication challenging. So, Ella.
I have a card for Q, S, and I got stillness. So what I'm hearing is there's a big shift and change happening around this time for you as well. And there's a big decision that you need to make. I'm seeing like literally two forks in a road. And it's almost like, I don't know which way to go, right? You're literally right at the head of that. And there's that decision that needs to be made like soonish. And what I keep hearing is that if you sit in the stillness, you'll be able to work out where feels best for you by listening to your intuition. And that's where we can really get our wisdom and guidance from. It's okay to look to other people for advice or, validation. That's okay. But the true person we should really listen to is ourselves, right? Because we already have the wisdom and guidance there. So really tapping into your intuition, but through stillness. So really sitting in quiet time, taking that little bit of time. Does it feel right? Which way do I feel like I should go? And I keep hearing as well, you are very intuitive. You already know which way you want to go. It's just really trusting that and really trusting that intuition, but sitting in stillness to be able to find which way feels best for you. So I hope that gives you some guidance there, and let me know if that resonates in the comments.
Thanks, Ella. So don't forget, if we really love Ella like me, right? So we all know that if someone comes on my page, I'm really biased, okay? So if I invite someone to come and hang out with me, it's because I really love them, right? I like their energy, right? I'm not going to just bring on anyone. So if you are like me and you really enjoy Ella and the way that she connects, and you think that, hey, I might even want to be able to understand myself more in a past life reading, how you can book a reading with her through the Psychic Mediumship College, that link is here. In the chat, and as an energy exchange for her giving her time, connect on her socials. That link is also going to be here for you to be able to do that. So don't, that's the whole thing, is so people know that she exists, right? So we want people to know that she exists. She's done so much work to get her skills to the level that they are.
Thanks to Bronwyn Jane. That has helped me through my journey. I owe everything to you. So I'm very, very grateful, and thank God for my team to pass me on to the beautiful Bronwyn Jane. So thank you. It's spreading the love.
I feel embarrassed.
I speak my truth. But thank you.
I did notice, like Debbie commented on there, and she said, isn't it amazing how other people's readings are resonating with her? And I forgot to mention that at the outset because we kind of got rambling about past lives. But always listen to other people's readings, even if we haven't gone directly to you, because we're only here for a short while, and we would love to be able to read for everyone. And we just randomly pick people. We don't kind of, like, I know I just kind of whatever name pops up next kind of thing is how I work. There's no great system to it. But if we don't go to you and a reading makes sense, but we called on someone else, don't discredit it's within that, because the most amazing thing that happens, spirit passes on messages via other people to you. So if it makes sense in some way, but we've said it's for someone else, don't ignore it at all, because that's the way that they get messages through to the main amount of people. They use whatever means that they can to be able to communicate to us. We just have to be open to receiving. And if we are open to receiving, the more that we are open, the more that we receive. That's the way it works. If we are closed off, if we're questioning, if we're skeptical, then we're going to miss the signs and symbols and the messages. And then you're going to navigate life using this probably, and it's going to be clunky. Whereas if you can use your abilities or your intuition or messages that are coming in this way, then it's going to make life easier. I say that as someone that used to ignore mine to a degree, and every time I have ignored it, it's not fun, right?
Mhm.
But when I
Exactly.
listen to it, which I do all the time now because I've learnt the hard way, when I listen to it, life is in flow, life is easy, things go a lot faster. It just makes every experience, even the ones that are a little bit bumpy, easier to navigate than when this was the thing that was driving everything. This is designed
Exactly.
to drive, not to make life easy, right? That's the way it works. Lecture
Exactly
over.
right. It's so true. Every time I discredit or, oh, nah, it's okay, I'll just continue my path, I really highly regret it. So now I listen to my intuition all the time. So above other people, which can annoy other people, but still, trust this more. So
yeah, the answer, Pauline, is yes. Just she just asked me, was the thing that's coming? Yeah, it sits in that space rather than home or anything like that. So it's down in that space as for clarity. Yep. All right. So let's draw some more cards. All right. Thanks, Ali.
it was wonderful, wise words, Ali. I saw that come up. I said, yes, exactly.
As I'm kind of looking, putting some more energy in my cards, that's what I'm doing, just in case we wonder. If you have nothing to do, you're idle on the 31st of July, come and hang out with me. I'm doing a free class on mediumship. So if you really like people without bodies, now I have a catchphrase, but it is also my truth. Dead people are my favorite people, right? They really are. I say it all the time, but it's my truth. If you are like me and you love hanging out with spirit, or you want to know how to do it, or how to do it better, things like that, then jump across to the Psychic Mediumship College and grab yourself you just have to put in your email address so I can send you a Zoom link. And come and spend 90 minutes with me while we run through some information, some teaching tools in that space around the mediumship topic. So if you like that kind of thing, it's the journey that Ella's been on, then by all means.
I love it. You will not regret it. Anyone who's sort of, do I have the time free? Make yourself free. Go. You'll love it.
At the very least, come for the bad jokes. Really, come for the bad jokes at the very least. I think I'm far funnier than what I am. So, all right. Oh, okay. Christine's already signed up. Awesome. We'll do. Okay, great, Bron.
Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah. You might as well come and you can ask questions and do all that kind of stuff. We have questions at the end where you can ask questions. So, yeah, do that for sure. All right. So let me just kind of see where I want to go. You love dead people too, Michelle. Yeah, they're so awesome. Let me just tell you, I mean, I obviously say inappropriate things, like, some people would be offended by that phrase. That's on them, but because that's the way I roll, right? That's on them. But I will tell you this.
Up to them. That's fine.
The dead people are the most alive beings there are compared to us. Oh my goodness. They are so alive. All right. Yeah. Okay, so let's kind of do some cards. Stop talking, bro.
That's all right. I love the chat. But did you? Was it your turn? I can't remember. I've lost track now.
People didn't come here to hear me ramble.
That's okay. No, they love it. They love it. I've seen a couple comments saying, then Debbie Barlow said we have great energy tonight. Thank you, Debbie.
Thanks, Debbie. Awesome.
At least we've got the energy going. That's definitely true.
All right, so I'm going to go with Jane. I've finally moved my little thing so I can see names. So I'm going with Jane. All right. You work out your person, Ella, while I'm doing my thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Got my person.
Oh, you've got your person already? Okay. So, Jane. Did you already pick them and I just talked over the top of you?
No, that's okay. You go, Bronwyn. I'm ready with my card.
Okay, sorry. I forget you're here. These are for you, Jane. So it is about this, the serenity prayer, where we're just kind of basically got to accept the way things are. Some things are beyond your control, and to accept fate. This is the thing. So it's really this energy of like what's out of your control. It is kind of letting it go to the universe, and letting it go to the universe, knowing that, and because the thing that's saying karma will pay back. So if we've had any situations where it's like, I'm just hanging on to something that's happened to me and I just can't let it go, it's sitting in me. This is really a release thing for you to say, let it go, because it'll get sorted out. They're also making me aware too that there's heaps of time for it to be sorted out. You may not always know that it has been resolved or it's been balanced out, but it will be. And this sits around either family or what would feel like family. So if it's not family, it's really close relationships rather than say like work or colleagues or something like that. They're also saying in this space too to really keep your emotions as high as you can in a really high vibe. And they're also saying too that anywhere that you can just have moments of gratitude where you can just, it doesn't really matter what it's about, but just those little moments to help you keep your vibration a little bit high, so it's not kind of getting pulled down based on sort of things kind of not going as you would hope. But they're letting me know that the source that co-creates with you is got your back and is going to sort out anything that feels like it might have been a little bit unjust or didn't kind of work out how you would hoped in that. As I said, that scope of relationships that I explained, know that if you let it go, it will be resolved quicker than you realise, but you may not get all the details on it. Yeah.
I love that. I love that. That was a really good message. I love that. I think that will resonate with a lot of people as well, just letting it go. And yeah. Thank you, Bronwyn. I pulled a card for Jenny L, so Jen, and I got truth. And what I'm hearing is it's okay to speak your truth. So really own who you are. I feel, and what I'm hearing is that it hasn't always been the easiest trot for you, being who you are and owning your, unique traits. Everyone's got something unique about them. Everyone's got little gifts and everything, unique to them. But what I'm hearing is it's really time now to step out and live your truth, speak your truth, and not be afraid. Don't worry about what other people are thinking. Don't worry about what other people are saying. Other people's opinions are not your business. That's what I keep hearing. Other people's opinions are not our business. So really living out there and speaking your truth and not being afraid to put your face out there, not being afraid of judgment is what I'm hearing as well. You're at that period of time in your life now where you can really just shine and not be afraid of that and just own that. So let go of any fears or doubts or anything what other people are saying as well. So live your truth, speak your truth, and own it. Use that fire and courage and tough energy that I know that you have. So hope that resonates with you.
Thanks. That's awesome. All right, so I'm drawn to Wendy White. So I've got two cards here for you, Wendy. And what's coming up for me is this space for you where things, like if we've had a patch of time, because they're talking about regeneration. So if we've had this period of time where things have maybe stripped away or ended in a significant way, you're now moving into, it's like everything's like burnt bare. You imagine like, if a bushfire goes through, right? So it's like everything's burnt bare. But what happens after that? What happens after that is that all these great things spring to life. All these new things start to grow. Trees get new leaves and grass grows and that kind of stuff. And it's this rebirth space for you that you're coming into. And I just hear about time. Oh, and that's come from spirit, right? And that was like a big like about time. It was a bit like that. Not an actor, right? But it was a big voice like that that's come there. So that says to me that that's a masculine voice there that's come through, and it's quite deep. So it's not a child there. The other thing too is that I'm aware, because there's, and I think this, Ella, you had something about this for someone else, but this fork in the road, and that's what this card actually is, fork in the road. And in that, when I'm asking the why, it's like, don't hesitate. You keep thinking that you're going, this is not coming from me, it's just the way. It's very bossy coming from spirit. So don't hesitate, you always think you're going to make the wrong choice, and it's about making a choice. You're not going to make a wrong choice. And then they make me aware of that. They've actually got their hand on your back, giving you a shove to move forward, to be really open to all kinds of possibilities. Thanks. And I'm aware this also sits in a social space too, because I hear a reference that, so it's if you're not getting yourself out to mix with people or meet new people, it sits in there, but it feels like a bigger purpose for you too. So it's two parts of your life this is sitting in there. And you are getting really pushed and shoved from this big, deep voice in spirit. So I don't know if it's a husband or a father, because I haven't asked them, because like I said, I'm not doing mediumship, but obviously no one without a body is taking any notice today. This is I know they just do what they like, right? So this is getting really getting encouraged there. This is not I don't think it's a dad. If you told me that you had a significant other in spirit, then I'm like, this is where this is coming from. Yeah.
Jenny, that card was for you. I just noticed you asked if that was for you. That was for you, Jen. So I was drawn to Catherine Johnston. So this card is for you, Catherine. And so you can see that it's beauty. So it's really recognizing the little beauty in every little moment that we have in life. So sometimes we feel that only the big moments, we've got to focus on the big moments because that's where all the beauty lies. It's the beauty in the small moments in life. So really taking the time to reflect on the little moments that we may think are insignificant at the time, a cup of tea with your friend or, a hug from a loved one, but they're the ones that are really important, because in those moments, that's where all the joy and all the beauty really lives. That's basically what it is. And being grateful for those little moments as well. I keep hearing just focus on gratitude, and there can be a lot going on at the moment. There's a busy life. Sometimes it's hard to sort of sit in stillness and think about all those sorts of moments, but I keep being drawn to focus on gratitude for the little moments in life, because they will help you move through when you do have challenges. These little moments, think, oh, that was beautiful. I remember when my friend gave me a call. So I keep hearing just be grateful for all those little moments in life, especially when life gets hard. Those little moments can really get us through. So sitting in gratitude for that as well. I hope that resonates.
Thanks, Ella. So Wendy said that she loves that big voice. It's a big voice. And it's your husband. I'm like, are you dad? And he's like, no, I'm the husband. Like, it's a big voice. And really, really encouraging you, Wendy, to get out there and expand your social circle, whether you like it or not, and also in that other space. So, yeah. All right. So we're, just so you know, we're cutting it a little tonight because Ella, this is how awesome Ella is, right? Ella has shown up with a migraine, right? So Ella has a migraine and she's doing readings for you. So let's send Ella some love and some healing, because that tells you the kind of person that she is. And before we came on here, we had such chaos. You wouldn't know all Zen before we came on, but we have such chaos with tech because Ella, I couldn't hear her. But we got it sorted. So this is the kind of person Ella is, right? We got that sorted. She's got a migraine. She's shown up. So we're going to do a collective reading. So if you do 1, 2, 3, whichever number, and sit with it. Don't just really sit and feel what feels like. Where does my message feel like it's going to sit tonight? Is it in number 1, in number 2, number 3? Really connect into it. And notice what I'm doing, guys. I'm not up here with my hands. I'm here. Where do I feel like it sits for me? And we're going to do a collective reading. That way we cover everyone off, because I know people are disappointed that we don't get to cover everyone off. And it's not that we pay favorites or anything like that. We just don't. And I know it doesn't. It just doesn't happen here. It might happen somewhere else. It doesn't happen here. Yeah, so thanks, everyone's sending. Yeah, Ella's awesome. Yeah.
Thank you, everyone. Oh, I really appreciate that, guys. Thank you, everyone. I wasn't going to leave Bronwyn here by herself, and I really wanted to be here for you all. So thank you for supporting both of us. So thank you for that. I appreciate all the healing and all the love.
So they would have had to put up with just me. Goodness me. They haven't had that. That's crazy, like when it's just me. At least I'm a little bit controlled when I've got a visitor. A little bit controlled. Maybe not. Maybe I just...
No, we love the energy. We love it.
Yeah. So 1, 2, or 3, remember, put your hand on your heart, really feel into it. If that doesn't feel good, you can do your tummy. Either space is really, really intelligent. And feel if it's 1, 2, or 3 as we're connecting in, and we're going to, these messages are going to be combined so that you listen to both what we both say for your number. Now, in that space, there might be the whole message that might resonate, or it could be just a section of the message. Take what resonates. If the rest doesn't, that's okay. Really doesn't. Spirit will get through to you what they need to get through to you. And also, I would, once again, as we said before, I encourage you to connect to all the messages just in case there's something in one of the others as well. All right. So, Ella, you're ready by the looks of it? I am not. So you can go first.
That's okay. I pulled the card of wisdom, and what I'm hearing is that it's really it's listening to your intuition. And I know we've already spoken about this before, but this is just extra validation that intuition it's so valuable. Listening to that wisdom and guidance, we already have all the knowledge that we already need in this lifetime, and all we've got to do is tap into it. So sitting in stillness to tap into that inner wisdom and trusting that as well. So, I mean, I know we've already spoken about when we don't trust our intuition, but really trusting that as well, because you'll never be steered wrong if you are listening to, some people call it the gut feeling, some people call it intuition, you can call it whatever you like, but it's that inner knowing, that inner feeling that whatever you're, wanting to know about feels right. And everyone has a different way of doing it, meditation or whatever, but stillness and sitting there and listening to that, it'll never steer you wrong. So tap into your intuition, guys.
Awesome. To add to those that are drawn to number 1, what I'm being made aware of by Spirit is that in accepting the unconditional love that comes from the spirit space allows you to be able to really find yourself. So if you've been struggling to really, you're in this evolution, you know that there's more to you or there's more to your life and you're just not actualizing it. They're making me aware that that sits in the unconditional love of spirit, and they're making you really connect into, and we've referenced here, and intuition, but heart space, and to allow yourself to also find flow, to get out of your head and allow you to just kind of surrender and go through life without trying to problem solve everything, or to be able to even all the pieces, to really just say yes and lean into life a little bit more. And as you lean into life a little bit more will show up for you, and the things that you are seeking and the things that you are wanting will just arrive without you doing any effort. So it's really about you moving out of your way so spirit can step forward and bring through for you the things that you are seeking and desiring, and that with that there will be so much more joy. And they're making me aware of abundance too. So that is the message for the number 1s.
For number 2, I got growth, and with this card, it's really reflecting on the fact that everything we learn, everything that we go through in life, all the challenges that we go through in life is an opportunity to grow. There's a lot of growth in, unfortunately, hard times, and this is just signifying that, just to reflect on the positives and what you can learn from going through those hard times. So it's more about reflection afterwards, because at the time it may feel difficult to be grateful for the lessons that you're learning, because obviously you're in the middle of it, and there's a challenge going on. It could be with a particular person at the moment, or it could be anything else, whatever it is through life you're going through, some sort of challenge. But reflecting on what you've grown and what you've learned from that, because you are learning a lot about yourself as well. So those challenges will help you move through, because there's that, inner knowing and inner growth afterwards. So just reflect on that and try to find the positives in even the difficult times, because there will be a little bit of a positive in there, because it's growth. That's what we're really looking for. So try and reflect on that as well. So it can be difficult, but just know that once you get through that reflection afterwards will help you find your way. And even if you're sort of on your path and trying to get to where you are and it's taking longer than what you expect, it's meant to be that way, just so that you can enjoy the journey. It's not about the destination all the time. So if things are taking longer than you expected, there's that growth in that journey as well. So every little point that you finally get to, every little step is a period for you to learn something. So enjoy the journey and not worrying about so much about when the destination is actually going to occur. It's the journey that to get you there is where all that growth will occur. So hope that resonates.
Awesome, thanks. And to add to those that are drawn to number 2, what Spirit is making me aware of, that it's about finding the middle ground sometimes, and it's not about which way or which direction or who's right or who's wrong. It's about finding the middle ground, and that they're asking you, sometimes you really, even though that you can be quite strong-willed and you really are determined, that you don't always have to force your way or force the direction. It is about loosening it up a little bit, and when you loosen it up, then those things will flow to you. They're also making me aware too that sorry, I'm hearing them, so if you're wondering why I'm saying thanks to the air, that they're making me aware too that for those that are drawn to number 2, that the sanctuary sits within you. It sits within you in a level that is beyond what you anticipate, and you're looking externally for your peace and everything externally, but they're actually saying that it sits within you, and they're encouraging you to be exceptionally silent and to create moments of mindfulness or quietness. Now, even though the world around you or your house might be really busy, they're just saying just all you need is 5 or 10 minutes every day. That will allow you to be able to breathe. It'll actually allow you to quieten your nervous system down, because they're making me aware of a lot of pressure or what feels like anxiety creeping up here sometimes. And it's because you don't have space for you, but you're not making space for you, and you need to own that you are responsible for making space for you. It's no one else's responsibility. And so take that ownership back. They're also making me aware that you are surrendering your power over to others, and they're encouraging you to stop doing that, because when you do that, then you throw your hands up in the air that things aren't working out for you, but you've given it away to someone else. And they're saying that you have the power to create what you need and what you want, but you are too busy accommodating everyone else and making sure that everyone else is happy, but you're not worrying about yourself, and you are your priority, not everyone else. And stop putting labels there as your reason for doing things, whether it be a mother, a child, a wife, a friend. To stop doing that, because that is your excuse that you are using for not having happiness, and they're actually asking you to choose happiness. And they said, I don't mean to be blunt or rough or rude, but this is sometimes you need direct conversation to be able to get it, because you're not listening it when they're trying to put it into your world way. That was kind of harsh. Sorry.
Sometimes we need to hear it. It's true. We need to hear it.
I'm like, said off to the side, like that's a bit mean.
Tough love, it's called.
It was a bit tough. Sorry, guys. Not me. I'm not taking responsibility for
that. That's all it was. I love that. For the last card, number 3, I got the beautiful card of freedom, and what I'm hearing is it's time to let go of all those self-doubts, all those negative self-talk, what we call ego, like fear. Let go of that to really live your path and really do what you want to do and own what you want to do. You need to let go of all of that. Otherwise, it's just holding you back. You know that you want to do something. It's like finding you've got your path. You've got it all set, but the fear and the ego and that negative self-talk is holding you back. There's no need for that. I keep hearing, let that all go. Let that all go. Focus on self-confidence, whatever works for you. I'm hearing, affirmations, just sitting there and really focusing on all the positives. doing things hard. I mean, we've all done difficult things before and we've all succeeded through it. So remembering the times that we've succeeded through a challenge before and holding that energy when you think about moving forward, when that fear takes over, hold the energy that you can do hard things. We've all done them before and we've all succeeded at one stage or another in our lives. So really letting go of all of those doubts to move forward, to live your truth and live in a way that makes you happy, and let go of all that judgment as well. And a lot of it is ourselves. We are our harshest critics. I know I am, but we are our harshest critics. And I keep hearing, let that all go. Be good to yourself, self-love. We can give our friends and our loved ones all that positive sort of energy, but you need some for yourself as well. So I hope that resonates. And again, I guess it is tough love as well, but really letting that all go, right? And just owning who you are and owning your truth and living through that, letting go of fear. So I hope that resonates.
So to add to those that are drawn to number 3, what Spirit is making me aware of is the opportunity for real tenderness to come into your life. So whether that be new romantic partners or closer, they just said level up of existing relationships, or closer bonds with children and friends. But I'm aware of particularly closer bonds in that friendship space where it might go into a space that's not necessarily romantic, but it feels like a really different level to what you've experienced before. It's allowing this big connection of where you're almost finding your people or those that really resonate with you a lot more than you have before. And to encourage this to really self-actualize the way that it should, so you don't have those moments of loneliness. It is about letting go of any hurt from old relationships or old loves, because this is really a space where if you have had gaps in friendship or gaps in intimacy, it's really shifting and changing, because they want to fill your world with so much care, so much love, and really embrace you, because you are people, those that are drawn to number 3, that give so much to everyone else, but you don't open yourself up to receiving all the time, and this is creating a block. And so they're moving that out of the way, whether you like it or not. They're cracking you open to allow you to be healed through all kinds of intimate relationships. And intimate is not just always romance. This is a real heart connection. And so they're allowing this to come into your world. So, and whether, as I said, whether you like it or not, this is what's coming. And so really embrace it when it comes into your world. Don't analyze it. Don't pull it apart. Just open your heart so your heart can be full with love. And so that will replenish you for what you've given out to everyone else. And for that, they say thank you. Thank you for the way that you show up. Thank you for the way that you share. Thank you for the way that you actually go around and change other people's lives in the way that you do. And this is the way that the spirit world is really replenishing you and really, I'm going to say, making you whole again in that space. And it will come at the perfect time for you. Look for 2s, look for 22s. As signs, and also 1s are really important for you. They're making me aware of those numbers. You're going to notice them in all kinds of spaces. They're also making me aware of noticing even on unusual things like rego plates, like that, where you're going to see really significant, there might be birth dates or things that represent people's names that are going to make sense to you later. So they're making me aware of that, but they are actually, it's almost like the whole spirit wants to give you this big, beautiful hug to remind you of what tenderness feels like. So that's for number 3. So I will, and someone did comment, so they did notice. You will notice that when I do my readings at the end, I won't look at the camera, and that's because it's a channeled message rather than a card reading message, even though that I pull the cards just for the hell of it. I kind of start that way, but then other things happen, right? And so that is why, just so you understand, that is why I won't look at the camera in that space, because if I look at the camera, I'm going to engage with Ella, I'm going to engage with the comments, and I'm not going to allow the information to flow through like it needs to flow through in a channeled message. And that's why they will have a different tone, and why one time it seemed a little bit harsh compared to how I would say it. It's because this is where it is coming from. In that space. And so if you wonder why is she looking down, that's why I'm looking down. Just to explain. Right? Just to explain. Okay, so before we kind of jump off, I just want to honor you all for being here. It's a Friday for most of you, depending on, I think even if we're in America, it's now Friday, just early hours. Thank you for being here. It's coming and bringing your energy, because your energy makes a difference. If you weren't engaging with us, we actually draw on your energy to actually put it into this mixing pot that is Ella and I, to be able to do what we are doing. So the fact that you are commenting, engaging with us, it makes a real difference to us. So we're not just using all our energy. Exactly. So I want to acknowledge what you bring, the way that you comment, the way that you show up. I appreciate all of you. Sorry I don't get to say hello to everyone. I try and do it, but then I kind of get in a role and I just kind of forget. So it's not intentional that I say one person's name, not someone else's, right? So it really isn't. I want to honor Ella too. Remember, she's here. She's not well. So thank you, Ella, for coming. You didn't stick to my time. You know me well enough after all these years that linear time is not my friend. I did run down a piece of paper how long we were going to be here, and we blew it by almost. That's okay.
It was fun. I had so much fun. I hope everyone enjoyed our little free readings and listening to us talk and just our little banter. So I think everyone loved it from the comments I'm reading. I hope they had.
We loved it. That's amazing. Oh, 1 a.m. Oh, Christine.
Oh, wow, Christine.
Go back to bed.
Oh, poor Christine.
Go back to bed, sweetheart. They're like, wow, get some sleep.
That's dedication. Thank you so much, Christine, and for everyone else who came as well to support us both. So we are very grateful for all of you.
We are. Don't forget, if you want to get a past life reading from Ella, or mediumship reading, psychic reading, her link is in the chat. So connect with her. And if that's not your vibe for whatever reason, please support her by liking her Facebook page and sending that out to the internet world, so the people that are drawn to her can find her, because she's worked really hard on honing her natural abilities. And if you are bored on the 31st of July and you want to come and hang out with me and all that is, right, in a training space, please jump across to the Psychic Mediumship College. The link, once again, is here, and grab that free ticket so you can come and hang out, and I can teach you some, just a scratching the surface of some of the things that I know about mediumship, because after all, guess what? Dead people are my favorite people, and so I'd love to share that with you, so you can experience what I do and how amazing it is. It really is phenomenal. That's why they're my favorites. So have an awesome weekend, whatever you are going to do. I'm actually going to hang out with a friend that I've had for a very long time. We're going to the city. We're going to do some things. It's girl time.
See, self-love, spending time with the people you love too. I love it.
Yeah, I know. It is good. I like to have fun. I'm a fun kind of girl. So I am really looking forward to that. So whatever you are doing over your weekend, enjoy it, make the most of it, go out there and spread your beautiful vibe with everyone that you encounter, strangers, those that you love. Just send it out there, because that's what makes a difference. You have no idea how you can impact someone's life by a simple smile or a kind gesture. So go out there and do that to the best of your ability for the weekend, and you will get far more back in return. Let me assure you. Have an awesome weekend. Thank you again, Ella, and have an awesome weekend.